Among this Virginia cemetery is a living tribute to the life of Joe Coleman, who loved his wife and the outdoors.
Joe and I would literally spend many days hiking outdoors.
That's one of the reasons why Joe's wife, Kitty Coleman, says he decided to forego a traditional burial in order to be a tree.
I purchased the space adjacent to him because I will definitely be a tree as well.
There's been a lot of people that say that's a cool idea.
Don Wilson is the president of Evergreen Memorial Trust in Roanoke, Virginia. He says the program at Evergreen involves a biodegradable urn buried beneath a tree. And many of the trees tell part of the person's life story or show some aspect of their personality.
But not all sustainable final resting places are on land.
Reporter Kristen Crowley shows us a burial at sea like no other and takes us to the world's largest underwater memorial right here in the United States.
If you want to see a place teeming with more life than anywhere on the planet, it is not in a busy city, it's not in a thriving rainforest. In fact, it's not anywhere on land. The place you're looking for is the ocean. And beneath its surface, about 3 miles off Key Biscayne in Miami, you won't just find life, you'll find
life after life.
Life after life, the motto for the Neptune Memorial Reef. Designed to resemble the lost city of Atlantis, it is a thriving artificial reef.
What is an artificial reef?
Artificial reefs are those that man have put places.
The reef's general manager, Michael Tabers, said making it a work of art was just one part of the plan. The other was to create a memorial within the reef.
And that's for the concept then of getting individuals who have chosen cremation the option of having their cremated remains or ashes molded into placement sculptures.
Divers then install the sculptures into the reef, a peaceful place for the dead, coupled with a thriving ecosystem for sea creatures.
It's a place where life thrives. He's with his family.
Life is exactly what Rosa Lewis needed to see.
It was a long time ago.
After years of what felt like nothing but loss.
He wanted to go out with his friends skateboarding, and then he called me and he said, "Mom, I'm coming home." But then I got a different call that let me know that my son was killed in an accident.
In 2011, 15-year-old Brendan Barnes was killed in a hit and run.
This is him with his thing and scuba diving.
His sister Jordana says it was a devastating blow to the family.
If something happened to my brother, this is like the end of me.
The unimaginable loss compounded with more grief just 1 year later. Rosa's husband, Michael, died in 2012, and it wasn't the final blow for the family.
Eddie, he was 19 years old.
Months after her husband died from cancer, her nephew also lost his life to the disease. 3 loved ones in less than 2 years gone.
It was just unimaginable.
Also unimaginable, the idea of burying them in a cemetery.
For some reason in my head, I just kept thinking of water. I wanted to put my son in the water because he loved the ocean.
That's when Rosa found the memorial reef online, and that motto,
"Giving life after life," it just grabbed my attention.
Brendan, Mike, and Eddie were cremated and cast into starfish molds. They are now among the 1,500 memorials on this ocean floor.
So the 3 of them are right in the same spot because we didn't want them separate. We want them together, just like they wanted it to be together.
When a loved one dies, life goes on for the living. Rosa and Jordana say in their case, life also goes on for the dead.
Life after life, and that is a beautiful legacy.